Okay, so today is Saturday, July 27, 2024, and this is going to be day 19 of consistently helping people build consistent habit. Hi, my name is Laksana, and I'm going to help every one of us to build consistent habit, okay? And also, where is it? Okay. Also, this is going to be this is my 31st day of consistently doing daily 10 consecutive pull-ups every single day. Okay, so actually I want to say thank you for caring about your life, okay? Because big chance if you watch this video, you click it intentionally, like it didn't happen by chance, right? So thank you. If you want to like create a better life by making habit, I genuinely appreciate that. Thank you for caring about your life, okay? And in this channel, I'm going to be only be talking about practical steps. Okay, so there's not going to be any motivational video. There's only going to be steps that actually you can actually implement right after you watch this video or even during this video. Okay, and today's I'm going to be talking about the concept of making a habit attractive. Okay, so actually we could, if we want to implement a habit, if we want to cultivate a habit, if we actually make it attractive, okay, if we actually make it attractive, big chance we are going to actually stick to it more. Okay, and actually I got this concept from James Clear's Atomic Habits. I really recommend you guys to read that book. Well, actually I didn't really read it because I just watched a summary of that video on YouTube. Actually, still a great book. Okay, so basically, what's the thing that we are going to do, right? We are going to associate thing A and thing B. Okay, so what is thing A and thing B? Okay, I'm wrong. Okay, I think there's going to be a better way to say it. We are going to associate the thing that we truly like and the thing that we know need to be doing, but we just don't have the discipline and the consistency to do it yet. Okay, so for example, we are struggling to build a consistent habit of doing like some yoga, exercise every single day, but at the same time we are attracted to listening to our favorite podcast. Okay, let's say. So the thing that we're going to do is that we are going to associate doing yoga with listening to our favorite podcast. Okay, so basically, like the doing yoga part, like the thing that we truly want to do, we truly want to implement in our daily life, but we just don't have the consistency yet. Actually, big chance we kind of like think, big chance either we think that it's boring or it's hard to do, okay? Or maybe a combination of those two things, right? So actually, the listening to the podcast part, it's going to make the thing less boring and less hard, You see, so the thing that we're going to do, right, is that we are going to listen to our favorite podcast when we are doing our yoga session, okay? So that it boils down to that, combining the thing that we truly want versus with the thing that we know we should be doing, okay? So what's the thing that we going to do to actually really implement these things? I believe that we shouldn't only say that, oh yeah, I'm going to listen to my favorite podcast every single time I do my yoga session. No, the right thing to do, I believe, is that we need to grab a paper and a pen, and actually not only that we say it verbally, not only that we say the commitment verbally, we are also going to be writing that commitment. Okay, so we kind of like materialize that commitment, okay, into a paper, right? Two reasons actually. Firstly, because we tend to kind of like forget, like if we just say it verbally, big chance we are going to like for the next month or like the next 2 months, we could big chance like forget what's our initial commitment. Like maybe we think like, did my is my first my is my like initial commitment, it's me saying that, oh yeah, I'm going to listen to my favorite podcast or listen to my favorite song. You see, like we could forget, right? And then secondly, we tend to take materialized commitments way more seriously. Okay, so I think we all could relate to that, right? So the things that we are going to write on the paper is actually four things. Okay? Four things. Firstly, what is the thing that we are going to do? Secondly, what is the thing that we are going to associate it with? And then thirdly, for how many days? For how many days we are going to cultivate this habit? And then lastly, we are going to write the excuses. Okay, so the reasonable excuses for not doing that habit. Okay, so I'm going to give a really concrete example, right? So firstly, we write what is the thing that we are going to do. Yoga. We don't only write yoga, you see, because if we only write yoga, we could like just do like 1 minute yoga and I think, okay, that's it. That is my yoga session. Okay, so we really need to define, define what is a yoga session. Okay, so for example, like we say, okay, my yoga session is 15 minutes. Okay, so we actually not only write yoga, we write 15 minutes of yoga. Okay, and secondly, what is the thing that we're going to associate? What is the thing, the fun thing, the attractive thing that we are going to associate with yoga? Okay, let's say listening to our favorite podcast. Okay, and actually, we can make this thing exclusive. Okay, so not only that we say that, oh yeah, I'm going to listen to my favorite podcast every single time I do my yoga. We can actually say like, oh yeah, I will only listen to my favorite podcast when I'm doing my yoga. Okay, so if I'm not doing my yoga, I will forbid myself of listening to my favorite podcast. Okay, and then thirdly, for how many days? Okay, so we could write something like 30 days or like 60 days. I don't know, like let's say 60 days. Okay, we're going to do it for 2 months. Okay, and then thirdly, the excuses. Okay, so what is the reasonable excuses for not doing the yoga session? Okay, so just be realistic. Okay, like in the 60 days, big chance like some days we are not going to be feeling that well. Okay, maybe like we are going to be sick, like, and also like we might not be able to physically do the yoga. Okay, so actually on those days, actually it's a really clever thing, a wise thing to just take a rest. Okay, so what the reasonable excuse, the okay excuse for not doing yoga is being sick. Okay, and this last part is actually really important because it makes excuses like, oh yeah, I'm busy, or like, oh yeah, I'm not motivated, as reasons that is not going to be that are not going to be considered as an okay. Okay, so like even if you are not motivated and if you're like sick, no, I'm sorry. Even if you're not motivated or like even if you're like busy, you're still not need to be doing your yoga because it's going to be our priority, right? To do the yoga, right? So I think that's it. I believe that the paper is going to give us some clear direction of where do we really want to go, where do we really should go, right? Where do we really must go, right? And also I want to give some disclaimer that please don't associate things that could be dangerous while doing the actual thing. Okay, for example, like please do not associate riding a bicycle with listening to your favorite podcast using earphones. Okay, it could be dangerous. Okay, please don't do that. Okay, just stay safe. Okay, and I think that's for today. I hope you guys will gain some insight from this video. I really wish the best for all of you guys. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.